flying out the car.
Yeah, we actually we caught up with
Johan.
Johan in the pits, and they said what they had to do to make a correction. It was like every run, Adam LZ was throwing a belt, and they found out that it was the power steering pump, I believe, was the bracket was bending enough under stress, and was causing the misalignment and the belt to fly off. But they got that squared away. Hasn't been an issue. But Adam LZ cannot sleep on Jayden. Jayden's been very consistent this weekend. And I'm sure Jayden's excited to go against one of his favorite drivers. Both drivers make their way down the track. Adam LZ out front, gonna flick it into that outside zone. Jayden's gonna try to close it. Whoa! Jayden over-rotating on entry. Adam still has to finish his run, but I don't think we're worried about him making a major mistake in that lead position. And here he is, just coming right on the outer edge. Still fully committed. Flicking into the infield, past that final inside clip and off the track. Adam gets the full pull. He's going to walk away with the advantage. Unfortunately, Jayden, I don't know if he got excited or what happened, but I'm sure he's not happy with his performance, especially spinning out once again. But listen, he's been out here. He's going to be back here every round, and he's doing a great job of just. He's got so much time to him. He's going to be back over and over. I think big things from Jayden.
I think what possibly happened was that he wasn't expecting the bump going into the first turn to be so dramatic, and that it just upset the car so much that he just wasn't expecting. You see there, he's kind of applying the brakes and then just wipes out.
And plus, he knows he's got to go as fast as he possibly can, because he cannot give Adam LZ an inch, right? He's got to try to stay right there with him. So, when you're going against a driver like Adam LZ, you got to be on top of the game, and you got to push yourself past the limit that maybe you're used to. And sometimes it works out. Sometimes, unfortunately, it causes a mistake. We've seen it before. But that's how we learn. We get better. We learn from mistakes. We improve. But it ain't over yet.
No?
So
thank goodness.
Yeah. Jayden's going to go ahead and lead. Adam LZ is going to give chase. Let's see what happens. And away they go. Jayden out front. Jayden going to try to pull a gap on Adam LZ. Actually, got about far or so in front of Adam LZ. Both drivers making their way through that first outer zone. Jayden much more dialed in this time in that lead position. Adam right there with him as both cars make it out that first outside zone. Flicking it past that inside clip. Back into the second outer zone. Wow. Jayden kind of slowing up right before that second outside zone. Adam doing a good job of making the corrections that he needed to in order to maintain drift and stay there in the pocket. Give it up for Adam LZ and Jayden Martorana.
Yeah, I think Jayden is perhaps a bit spooked going into the first turn. He was going a little slow, not as fast, not as aggressive as we see some of the other competitors. But once he gets his car settled, that's when he goes on the attack. Does a good job there, exiting outer zone number 1, hitting inner clip number 1. But then he struggles a bit again on outer zone number 2. But Adam LZ right there alongside him, not fazed at all by any of the mistakes that Jayden is making.
Yeah, but nonetheless, Jayden's got to be really excited to go against one of his favorite drivers of Adam LZ, so it's got to be surreal for him to watch him and then now actually be competing. As you can see, both drivers on the screen. Adam LZ is going to take the victory. Adam LZ will advance on to the top 16. Jayden will have to call it a weekend, but it was a valiant effort. He did a great job yesterday and in practice, and able to get his car back together and even compete. So hats off to the Jackson Performance crew and Jayden Martorana. But Adam LZ is going to advance on to the top 16, possibly taking home the first place. We'll see. There are a lot of excellent